More than 3 years on from Haiti's devastating earthquake, for some, the situation is still as desperate as ever. ITV News has been following Karen Hall, who's worked tirelessly to help those whose lives have been torn apart. Now his campaign has been joined by the actress Laura Carmichael. In a moment, I'll be talking to Karen and Laura, but first, here's a reminder of the challenge the people of Haiti face.
Hi there, my name's Carwyn Hill. I work for the Haiti Hospital Appeal.
Even before the devastating earthquake 3 years ago, one Londoner was all too aware of the intense need of the people of Haiti. A country where 75% of the population is unemployed, where most people live on less than $2 a day, and where 60% have no access to healthcare. Carwyn Hill stepped in to change that last statistic by setting up the Haiti Hospital Appeal.
This is our health centre.
His charity now treats more than 300 patients a week, providing basic vaccinations, life-saving surgery, and even helping the country send its first ever team to compete at the Paralympics.
We wanted to not just do sport for the sake of doing sport, but use it as an advocacy tool to challenge the stigma of disability within Haiti. There's a word that's used for people with disabilities in Haiti called kakabai, which basically means worthless in their language, and a lot of people, that's the name they give to a person with a disability.
One of the biggest challenges now is tackling Haiti's level of infant and maternal mortality. More die here than anywhere else in the Western Hemisphere. But the charity's neonatal unit, one of the leading centres in the country, is transforming the prospects for Haiti's babies. Well, joining me now is Carwyn Hall and actress Laura Carmichael. Welcome to you both. Carwyn, we'll start with you. It's been 3 years since the earthquake in Haiti, but what are people there still facing every day? What's the biggest challenge for them?
Yeah, I mean, there's certainly been progress since the earthquake, and I think it's important to recognise that, because I know there's been a lot of bad press about Haiti and the aid effort. But I think the reality is a lot of people are living in, the extreme poverty they're living in was there long before the earthquake, so that's not just been a consequence of that disaster. And still, for instance, the cholera epidemic is very prevalent. That's actually become the largest cholera epidemic that a single country has ever faced, and that's because of the basic living conditions they're facing, with a lack of water, a lack of sanitation, electricity. So the slums and the pictures that people see is the standard living conditions for the majority of the population.
Yeah, of course. Now, Laura, your fans will know you as Lady Edith from Downton Abbey, of course. You're now an ambassador for Carwyn's charity, which is a very different role for you. Why did you decide to get involved?
Well, we met through friends, and I was really inspired by what Carwyn and Johnny have done by setting up this charity. And I think, like many people, I heard about Haiti during the earthquake, and I think it's quite easy to forget when it's not the first headline, and forget the troubles that people are facing over there. And it seemed like a no-brainer to me. You can really make a difference by supporting this charity, and yeah, I really wanted to do whatever I could to support that.
I mean, Carwyn, it's interesting what Laura says there, because it has been 3 years. It's not necessarily at the forefront of people's minds. I mean, do you think people have forgotten? They need to be reminded?
Yeah, I think that's a big challenge that the country is facing. A lot of the aid agencies that went in there for the emergency stage have now pulled out. A lot of that not by choice, but just because of a lack of funding. And I think a lot of the smaller grassroots charities are really struggling with the global economic crisis, which is obviously impacting the charity sector, but also the reality that, as you say, people's attention has moved away from Haiti. And I think that's caused a lot of problems. Because, a lot of the health issues that we're dealing with weren't earthquake related, that, Haiti had the highest rates of infant and maternal mortality even before the earthquake. So the earthquake kind of covered a lot of those issues, which will remain there for many years to come.
And when we talk about infant mortality rates, I mean, Laura, you were particularly moved by this, weren't you?
Yeah, I mean, when we first met, we were just dealing with the storyline on Downton Abbey with Sybil, and I think, it's easy for us to forget that these issues, it's 100 years ago nearly what we're filming in Downton, and I think...
Because this was your character's sister died in childbirth, didn't she? Right.
Yeah, and it's something that nowadays we deal with very easily in Monday Hospital. My friend, in fact, had preeclampsia on the day the episode went out, but we weren't worried. She was in a safe hospital. She had a C-section and everything was fine. And I think it's it's very easy to forget that there's very simple things that we can do. Some women don't have that option, and certainly in Haiti that's something that they're
very
facing.
different situation for women out there. And Carwyn, final question for you. For people watching today, how can they get involved and how can they make a difference?
Well, our big focus at the moment is to reduce maternal and infant mortality. We have a maternity and paediatric unit, which in the last year, thanks to the support of people, has cared for over 5,000 women, children and babies. So we're just looking for individuals who'd want to get involved in that. They can visit our website at www.haitihospitalappeal.org and check that out. And if anyone's interested in volunteering, going out to Haiti, supporting us here with fundraising, we'd love to hear from them.
OK, Carwyn and Laura, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.